a lot of people that are in this situation that are asking this question probably don't have an emergency fund established yet. Maybe they do, but maybe they have a very low emergency fund established and they're trying to figure out, hey, do I set aside money each month for Christmas that I know I'm going to spend money on, or for my large insurance bill that's going to come at the end of the year, or do I try to chunk a little bit more on debt? And you got to go back to those baby steps that we talk about in DIY money. Like, developing margin is first. Like, you are tracking your expenses. You are developing a budget. You're figuring out how much margin you have. And remember, when you figure out how much margin you have to include the accruals in your budget. That is part of the budgeting process. You cannot just ignore those one-time annual expenses when you're trying to figure out how much margin you have to pay towards debt, to pay towards investment, to pay towards any of that stuff in the future. You have to figure out the accruals first, because they're going to come. They're going to come in the future. And why is that important? Because if you ignore them and you say, I'll figure that out later, I'll figure out Christmas later, I'll figure out my home insurance later, that's going to go on a credit card. Like, you're going to find a way, you're going to rob Peter to pay Paul, you're going to do something in order to put that money somewhere you probably shouldn't and make a poor decision.